Hey guys, Diaria here. So in today's video, I wanted to talk about another commonly prescribed medication for anyone who has to go and see the rheumatologist for some sort of autoimmune thing, and that is Plaquenil. So Plaquenil has the long fancy name of hydroxychloroquine. So I will put both names up for you to read because I'm not going to spell that. I'm sorry. But what it is that it is a pill that you end up taking either every day, or I've seen some people take it every other day, depending. And it is in the DMARD class. So just like methotrexate, this one is a much milder DMARD, if that makes any sense. So it's very also common to, if you're not getting started on methotrexate, it's common to also be started on Plaquenil as well, because it does the same thing for, your rheumatoid arthritis or, your lupus or whatever autoimmune thing that you got, except it's much milder. So for people who have a very aggressive form, it may not be enough by itself. For people who are more on the moderate side, or they get to a point where they heal enough where they don't need the other hardcore stuff, this one is something that works for some people. I've seen a lot of people be on Plaquenil and another medication. I've seen some who have been able to just be on the Plaquenil. It's different for everybody. So for me personally, I am currently on this and another medication to help with my rheumatoid arthritis. So it commonly is also used for malaria. So you'll also see it potentially called like an anti-malarial. But in our case, if you got your rheumatoid arthritis, whether you're an adult or a kid, you got lupus, you got your ankylosing spondylitis, things like that, you'll see it like that. So this is the size of the pill. So it's not huge like your, potassium pills. And if you know what that looks, if you've ever had to take one, you'll know. Trust me. And so for me, I just take my one today. The only form that I know Plaquenil to be in is pill form. So upset stomach, again, with most medications, if you have a sensitive stomach, that would be one of the common side effects. As far as how long it takes to work, I was told that you start feeling a difference. You could start feeling a difference as early as like a few weeks. I'm actually newly started on Plaquenil, so we're going to find out how long it takes for me to feel anything, but I'm actually going on Plaquenil right now because I am in the process of trying to wean off of methotrexate as much as possible, if not completely. So it's going to be hard for me to tell because I'm already like in remission right now, but anyway. Again, just like with the methotrexate, it could take upwards of months before you feel like the full effects, if it's going to work. And then another thing to keep in mind that's kind of like a special consideration with Plaquenil is that there's a small percentage of people, from what I've been told, it's rare, that taking Plaquenil long term, your eyes could start to be sensitive to that. So one of the things that I've seen a lot that I also do preventatively, but now I do it because I'm on Plaquenil, is I go and see an ophthalmologist. So not the optometrist, that's the one that gives you the glasses, or you know what I'm saying? I'm talking about the ophthalmologist. That's the eye doctor that specializes in the diseases of the eye. You know what I'm saying? Versus the optometrist, I'm not fully familiar because, knock on wood, haven't needed glasses, but they're the ones you go to when you're like having vision issues and the like. They both can do eye exams, but the one that's more specialized towards eye diseases, so they're going to be able to look and be like, okay, do you have inflammation going on in your eyes that you don't feel? And that can happen from the Plaquenil. It's not very common from what I've been told. I was told it's really rare and you have to be on it a long time. But again, we don't want to find out too late if you happen to be that rare percentage, So very important for that. And then another reason too is that some conditions do actually, because they're systemic, like rheumatoid arthritis, you can start to get inflammation in the eyes just from the disease itself. So that's another reason. That's why I personally would go and get a eye exam once a year, even though I wasn't on Plaquenil until like recently. So that's the gist of Plaquenil. A lot less to think about than the methotrexate. So I hope this was helpful. If you have been on Plaquenil, share your experiences. You know, it helps other people who are being started on these meds, you know, just to know, oh, this is what it was like for someone who's been there, you know? So that said, see you in the next video. Bye.